What is up, everybody? Let me get the music on real quick. Oh my god. Am I loud enough? Am I good enough? Let's go. Is the music too loud? Let me know how the sounds and everything is. I might have to turn this music down a tiny bit. What up, Tuxedo? Love the work, been supporting this project for a long time now and love seeing the progress you made. Thank you so much. So, okay, the reason this is called Help Me Choose What to Animate is because I actually want to ask all of you, would you like to see me do FX, which is basically this hit effects type stuff, this purpley shit, or would you rather see me animate the next cut, which is this punch here? Which would y'all like? Since it's only the two of you right now, I mean, yeah, tell me which you want. What do you mean, Alpha-Gator? What do you mean you finally see something? But until you answer, I'm probably going to do this effect stuff, but let me know. Which takes more time? Probably the newer thing, but you get to see me draw characters if you get me to do the new one. What up, Sizway? What up, Tom? Let's see the effects, okay? What's the other votes? Probably animate the next scene in my opinion, okay? Let's have a deciding vote. Frenemy, which do you choose? Or Tom, tell me which you choose. I can make polls? I don't know how to do that. I'm not real. Wait. Engage with your audience. Is this how you do it? Start a poll. Oh my god. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm becoming a thing. Let's go. Am I doing it? I think I did it. Yeah, give me the poll. Tell me what to animate. I'm a Libra Rising, I can't decide anything. And Hermie and Lobos are the same person, right? I mean, I guess. I know that both the Lobos are the same person. You have like the same profile picture, so character 100%. Oh, only one vote. Wait, or is that? Wait, how do I see how many votes there are? One vote. Oh yeah. FX is this like hit effect stuff that I've been doing. So on these other cuts, it would be like the smoke, the like wind, the punch here that you see on him, like this wind, the pink stuff. That's what effects is. I'm just doing this for the interim, whilst I wait for the 50-50 on votes. How could you all do this to me? There's only 3 votes. I need a tie. Wait, 3 votes? What? Oh, ha! FX! Guess we're doing FX. Unless, you know, I'll keep the poll up just in case we get one more viewer. You know, or 2. Also, any questions you have about these effects, let me know. Most of my time's been spent doing that NSFW tutorial lately, so that's kind of fun. Bueno, Omar, remember what you said you'd do last week? Wait, what did I say I'd do last week? I forgot. Remind me, please. Do I want to do this effects 101? Back to 50-50 votes. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, we need a tiebreaker. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while anyway. Just because it's more brain dead and I can check the chat. Oh, 60-40 is still... Who gave the 5th vote? Thank you to whoever did. It's FX still. Okay. I'm ending the poll. FX it is. If y'all get bored of it though, I'll change the character stuff. But yeah, what did I promise last week's this way? Please remind me. Because I'll do it. I will. Whatever it is. Just trying to make things look spiky enough. Omar, those informations I'm sending on Twitter is because I want your help to help you in the animation. I really appreciate it, by the way. Sorry I didn't reply to all of it. It's mostly because I don't want to start giving away too much in the Twitter, but like I very much appreciate what you sent and all the information you gave. And just so you know, like some of the like elemental stuff that we're doing, or that you said that happens on the truth-seeking orbs, we've already got storyboarded in. But just to be clear, the things that you got wrong about Ichigo, I think, were some of his higher-end feats. But that's fine. I'm not really gonna talk too much about those because I ain't a power scaler. That's like Surfbone and stuff. But truly, Naruto is very strong. As are both, that's why we're doing this fight, because it's so close. This way, the whole how you'd write a story in which Naruto and Ichigo would have a reason to fight and carry. Oh yeah, dang! Okay, I didn't. I'm actually gonna write that in my notes to do. Okay, wait, I'm writing this. My notes is the only way I keep accountable for things. Okay, I've written that down. I am gonna have that for you next week. Here's a question: would you accept something like Yuha creating an alternate future in which like Ichigo's pulled into? Ichigo's fighting Naruto because he needs to get his English degree. True. You're very welcome, Lobos. Thank you. So what we're going to focus on in this first bit is just the hit effects, like the sparkles you see when someone gets hit, or like in a fighting game when you get like the big yellow hit markers and stuff. That looks like a mini explosion on the character. We're doing that first, and then we'll probably do things like wind, because we like to add wind to kind of try and sell the speed of the characters. And it also helps add to the like hit effects, make them feel stronger. Man, this music does always get me hyped up. No, I hate it when it doesn't close. There's basically a thing when you fill in with the bucket tool on this, if it's not pixel perfect closed, the lines you've drawn, it just won't fill. So it's quite frustrating. Also, the reason I'm working this zoomed out is just because it's quite a close-up cut, so it's hard to see to animate with. That could work, I guess. Okay, I might play with that. I might do some other ideas, but I don't want to do something too convoluted with the story, that it's like death battles type ones. Now that I think about it, could Chad invite Ichigo to a cookout? Maybe. And they both get into a fight because Naruto's eating all the food. I could even do something pervy, where like Orihime's dyed her hair black wearing a wig, and Naruto comes up and fondles her, and Ichigo's like, "Hey, that's my woman!" Women, always a good reason to fight. I'm joking. Right. Honestly, with how quick this is, I might end up getting to do character stuff anyway. So, good on you, Smart, for choosing this in the vote. Y'all the real ones. And also, hopefully soon we'll get onto some Ichigo beating Naruto's ass. Once. Okay, so the hits aren't looking like strong enough yet. So I need to add like maybe a bit more here to the corners. Also, what are you all up to this weekend? Y'all got any plans? Okay, this one needs like a big here. Suggestion. You think adding those multiple ring effects, I'm not sure what it's called, when Naruto lands a hit on Ichigo, could sell the strength of the punch. The multiple ring effects, like these? Like when they do like these filled in? Because if so, I will be doing that with wind. This is interesting. The Hollow Ichigo could turn other humans and Shinigamis into hollows. Can he do that? I don't think he can. I mean, well, yeah, but the problem is he's integrated with Hollow Ichigo, so that wouldn't really happen. It would have to be something with this current Ichigo. This form of Ichigo. Oh, and also, hopefully I'll have that NSFW tutorial coming soon. I've been drawing something all day. Okay, so this one here, it's this second hit that's just not feeling right, so I'm going to have it come down more here. I'm heading out of state for the weekend for a relative's birthday. That's cool. Nice. I hope you all have fun. Is it a barbecue type vibe? Is it a just chilling out in the lodge? What kind of vibe is it? Is it getting drunk is nobody's business? Not that I condone drinking, by the way, children. Okay, that's the kind of effect I want, I think. Okay, cool. So now we can do wind. Let's do wind. And finally, you're entering the animation school I've been looking forward to. That's awesome. That's really cool. What is this animation school, if you can say without doxing yourself? Who knows, maybe I'll get you on some of this. That could be cool. What up, Silver Comet? By the way, this is hands down one of the best Naruto songs ever. I won't say for their privacy. Okay. Nice. To think you're making an animation for Naruto and Ichigo. I am indeed. My expectations for this animation are very high. I hope you consider everything from Naruto and even the Storm games. I will, don't you worry. I've had very good people in my ear telling me what to do. And again, I really appreciate your perspective. It's quite literally called the animation school. Oh, nice. How am I today? I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. Had some good food, chilling out. How about you? By the way, is this the sort of like ring effects you meant? Everyone gets to hunt the anime. We love it. Yeah, the Naruto Storm games had the thing the anime should have had. Yeah. They had a lot of cool things in there. In fact, we have taken one of the moves directly from that. You'll have to just guess which one it is, though. Because it's not one I've shown on here yet. If I animate it on stream, however, you'll probably all see it. I'm alright. Right now, making plans for future. Decisions are such a drag, but they need to be done. I feel you. You can do it though. If you need help deciding, let us know. Maybe we can help. You doing anything with Ichigo, like the BBS soul bombs in a similar fashion, or no? Like, yeah, most of non-canon mid, but some of the Getsuga variants are solid. I don't think we are. If there's any... Oh, but, I love your name, by the way, Weskin Time. If there are any that you think we should include, let us know. I'll run it through Clyde and see if it's something that seems legit. Wait, what NSF are you talking about? Are you talking about a potential sexy jutsu scene? Kind of. But it's also how you would animate your own if you wanted to. Because I've been doing this wind, I've got to consider all the things moving to try and give them more follow through and feelings of speed. So right now I'm doing wind for his retracting hand, and even though you, like, most people might not notice it, it does add a good effect to the rest of it later. Okay then. Well, for starters, I'm looking into low stress jobs. Okay. Wait, the return of that powerful jutsu that defeated Hiruzen. Nice. Yeah. Wait, what? Looking into low stress jobs. Depends. What do you find stressful? Because, for example, I find stressful things being on time, I guess. That's a little, this animation has been going for too long joke. But in all seriousness, I guess low responsibility and things like that. You are of course drawing as well. Do you plan to get into animation at one point? Nice! Honestly, if that's part of your plan, do that now, if you can. I don't know what your level of skill is, but if you do some solid training in the right way, you should be able to get into it. And also, cleanup jobs are fairly simple. You should be able to get into the industry and learn a fair bit doing that. Okay, well, I only have that play for a 2. Also gonna have this wind come out. Yeah, see jobs that aren't too complicated, say a job that require a lot of physical labour or a lot of requirements to complete a single task. That makes sense. Admin jobs are fairly low stress. I think they're somewhat easy to get, I think. But I would genuinely say, like, cleanup and collar jobs shouldn't be too hard in the anime industry. You might be able to get a few of those pretty simple if you learnt the process. Are we going to see some battle-torn damage Ichigo and Naruto throughout the fight? Yes, yes you are. Okay, so I want to have this wind now almost spiral out. reaction wind come out from here? Keeping it all spiky so it feels more violent rather than clean. To the Naruto's Bankai scene, I imagine like after he gets the Senjutsu on the Kurama avatar, a close on Naruto's face, he say this is gonna be fun. He clones the Kurama avatar into, he says Bankai. I guess I just don't know why he'd say Bankai. I mean, but that sort of thing could be kind of cool. I remember you said your issue with the reason for fighting in Death Battle can be convoluted and sometimes forced. Can you give examples? Or, to be fair, I am saying that based on my feeling. I might have to go back and look at a few to find examples. But I remember specifically the Naruto and Ichigo one being feeling kind of forced. But again, I haven't watched them in a while, so I'd have to find some examples. They spin and fuse and they're close on Naruto's face and he says Ashra mode. Yeah? He could say the mode. Agreed, would be a nice addition. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But who's to say he doesn't go Ashra mode? The way we actually have things like that happen at the moment are hopefully quite nice. Maybe I'll let some of you in on it and see what y'all think. Yeah, there are examples of that. Okay. I mean, yeah, I will have to look through them. And sometimes it just feels like they're like, oh, here you go, this person's teleported to here. Oh, you guys are strangers? Let's fight. The only person I'd believe that with is Goku, because he'd be like, ooh, you feel strong. You seem kind of strong. Let's fight. And Goku's the kind of weirdo who'd be like, I'm gonna be the villain so they fight me. Because I feel like the story also has to imply like how they got there. Because they are in like an alternate world. And I guess sometimes you can just pretend they inhabit the same world. But it does always feel a little weird. Death Battle Dante vs Bayonetta DMC 1 through 5 Dante stomps Bayonetta. Death Battle undermines Dante even though they made him win. True. Oh, the face reacts, love it. For instance, Isuka vs Asta went against what was seen in the anime and the manga. Oh, it did? Okay. Love you, Gator. Love you, Alpha. Love you. See you soon, my best frenemy. Oh no. My Discord. Oh no, it's happening again. Hashi. No, leave me alone, Hashi. No. For me, when it comes to the hero v hero matchup, it isn't the fact that they wouldn't fight each other, it's more so the fact of why would they drag out the fight and go all out to a person they don't know. That's also true. I feel like there needs to be enough motivation to fight. Bye, Alpha. I'll miss you. A few lines there. Whoops. Don't want an FX layer 3. Sometimes though I might need to do the FX beforehand so I can get the cloth to react. I did do that on a few other cuts, but maybe here it would be overkill in terms of what we're trying to get done. If you were to say in Bankai, it would be a great fan service of the TikTok video that has 3 million views of both Naruto and Ichigo saying Bankai. Oh really? Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Could you link me that TikTok on Twitter or something? Okay, that's all I want. And then, ooh! I'll make those oohs every time I see Ichigo hit like that. To animate, you gotta feel it. You gotta act it. This is why having characters like Aang in death battles while still wanting them to stay in character is kind of hard. Not impossible, just hard. I agree. With Aang though, like, if you just have something that the other character does that's also in character for them that would piss him off and upset him, I think is fine. But again, yeah, it's quite hard to do. But not impossible. Wait, why is it playing Shadow of the Colossus music? Stop! I'm going back to our Naruto playlist. And then we'll put on some Bleach. Also, how did you get into the animation school, Sizway? I would love to see some of your work. Unless you have already shown me and I'm just being dumb. But I'd still love to see. I'm like Goku with animation and art. I'm like, oh, I heard you're pretty good. I don't want to see it all. Okay, I think here I'm going to put in a new frame. Put this on a 1 to annoy everyone. Okay, we're almost done with this wind, which is nice. I'm all warmed up. I'm ready. With this as well, I'm gonna do more of the rings. Get this one to look like it's moving faster away because it's further away from the camera. And then here we're going to do a 1, another 1. Okay. One long line to show like the force that's continued to happen. Do we need any wind on this side? Let me just check this real quick. Nah. I'll put in some wind here for his hand. Quickly moving back. Oh. I done goofed. Did it on the wrong one. There we go. I send the link in both on here and on Twitter. Nice! I don't think it's been sent in this chat, but I'll check it. I simply submitted some of my drawings as well as drawings they wanted as an extra. I just gave them my bouncing ball animation. Nice! Again though, please genuinely send your art to me on Twitter or something, because I would love to see it. And you, Silver Comet. I'd like to see your art. Show me all of your arts right now. Gonna have that wind trail there, that's why I've done it all squiggly. It looks like random lines, but I promise it's not. Please don't crash on me, thank you. Okay. Now that that's done, we can actually do some character animation. Let's go! Are we going to do Ichigo or Naruto first? I mean, it's only 2 frames this cut. There is technically a impact frame in this, but I'll do that off stream. Or get one of our cleanup people to do it. I don't technically like doing impact frames because it feels like a waste of time for me. Not in terms of, just in terms of how much it costs me to make them. Even though they're very cool. Let's do Naruto. I've designated him top character for this one. Let's go. I think. Wait, was he top character on this one? Yeah, he was. When I say top character, I'm talking about the order of my layers, which you can't see. Because who wants to see my layers? Huh. Pa! Let me choose the right color. Okay, there we go. I've mainly drew on paper, if that's okay with you. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'd still love to see it. Honestly, paper drawing impresses me more lately. Okay, so now I have to think about how Naruto's been turning his body forward for this next punch. And where all the tension on the cloth is. Because cloth is all follow through as well. It's basically pulled on by the force of where you're moving. Clearly. I'll try and explain properly in a sec. When I'm done working it out. So for example, if his elbow is pulling the cloth, you'll have like pull lines from here. Because his shoulder's moving forward and his elbow's moving back, I'm going to have the lines from the shoulder cloth pulling away from the direction of his shoulder, and the same with his elbow. And then think about how all of that's working, the rest of it. And that is the only tip I'll give you this time. I'm kidding. Yep, paper is nice, it is. Hey Omar, I've said on Twitter that I imagine Naruto using the Unaboko sword against Tensei Sangetsu. Yeah, potentially. We kept him with like a lot of the truth-seeking orb baton type things, rather than the sword itself. We could do that, but I don't know how most fans would feel about that. They might feel like it's a bit too... what's the word? Fanficky, I guess? Because we gotta draw a fine line between like what he can do, what he hasn't done in the anime, and making sure it isn't fanficky. And it still feels like in character. So I'm just checking this one back to see how he punches. And imagining it. So if he punches with this right arm, as he moves forward with it, if he was turned away, his cloth will come this way. And then when he punches forward again, it'll move this way. But as he pulls back, he's going to start moving this way again. So I need to have something like this. Yeah, something like that. But it's also got to be longer. I drew it shorter because I'm a dummy. I was about to say something really unhinged then, but I didn't want to be clipped out of context. Fine, I'll say it, pull my leg. I was going to say goo goo gaga, call me a dummy and put me in a baby's mouth, but don't do that. That is wrong. Okay. Oh, the one Obito used, yeah. What do you think Ichigo's Bankai could be? Well, there's a lot of speculation, but I can't actually say, because it might spoil what we're doing. And some of the fight stuff that we have in this. Specifically to do with Naruto's precog, but that's all you're getting out of me. Don't twist my leg any further. In fact, how did Obito even know about that? I have no idea. What up, monkey? So you want us to help you choose what to animate, right? Or did I read it wrong? I did, but we already chose it. I'm so sorry, Derek. It was between FX animation, which we've actually just completed, and character animation. So we're animating characters right now. Unless you want to tell me to animate something else, which I might. Who knows? Hey Omar, didn't you used to do a podcast with other people for these animation streams? I did. I can bring that back if y'all want. I just thought it'd be fun to do a few solo. Just thinking about how his head will have turned. I had technically already got it there, so... Everything Obito was capable to do with the orbs, both Naruto and Madara could do. It is the same power to the fans here on chat. That's true. I don't want to strain your man. I don't know if you want to truly do it. I do. I could do it. I kind of missed that one Surf guy. He was a total bottom, but he was funny. Yeah, Surfbone's really cool. I'll see if I can get Surfbone in chat. To my knowledge, I think he's currently hanging out with Noodles. IRL. So I'll have to get him back in the chat soon. I'll get him in next time. Since y'all requested it. That one Surf guy? He's a bottom? But we love him. Surfbone is very cool. I wouldn't mind asking you though, what's your Discord? Ooh, my Discord? You'll have to get that through the Patreon, which is in the link in the description. I think it's only a $5. Get a $5, you get my Discord. One of my favorite Naruto STs. It is banging. Okay, no, but this arm is going the opposite way. So, because it's going towards him, the cloth is going to be trailing behind. Potential spoiler question, but are we going to see some potential cameos from other characters? Yes. That is a spoiler question, but I'm happy to answer it. The answer is yes. 100% yes. It's actually also something you can technically pay for if you join high enough in the Patreon. You don't mind if I copy and paste it on Discord, right? No, not at all. I mean, as long as you don't give out my, Discord. There's also that one Hashi guy who always picks on Surfbone. He seems cool too. He is really cool. Is that you? Is Hashi trying to get me in BC with him? I know. Easy been in my DM saying you used to BC while we streamed. I know. We will soon. Next time. I promise, King. Alright, heading out. Do take care. And you, Silver Comet. Love you. Thank you for joining. And please send me your art. Was that the time already? We're almost done. What the hell? I'm Shadow Bando main. This is my account I used to troll DSP. Oh. Well, you know what? I'll shoot for you next time. Promise. I'm gonna tell Surf you called him a bottom though. Okay, we're zooming in. Oh, it's hideous zoomed in. What have I done? Just gotta check some Naruto ears to see how they're drawn. Because both characters' ears are drawn different. Small detail, but an important one. A few ear fetish people out there. You disgust me. I'm kidding. Removing that black line. Putting this in here. What do you think could be a good matchup for Sasuke and Bleach or any other series? I have no clue. I really don't know. Goku? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Who could be? I'd like to see how he would deal with someone like Luffy. Because Luffy's Gear 5 seems kind of dumb. Him versus the main guy from Solo Leveling could be quite cool. Oh, trying to get the curve on this chin right. Ah! Okay, got it. Mr. President, we got him. No, it was like, I was talking in chat and it's not even there. Does Naruto ever use the 1,000 Years of Death in the animation? No. No, he doesn't. Should we make him? No. Okay. I need to bring up the references so I can see how to draw his silly face. Yeah. Okay. One thing about Naruto, he has a slight overbite, which is kind of cool. Are overbites sexy? Maybe. Oh, I need to move it and zoom in again. I need to change this for the cleanup guys, because otherwise they'll be like, what are these scribbles? Sent it. Thank you, Derek. I'm wondering, but are you going to try to match each series art style, or just do your own thing, but close to one model as possible? We're trying to keep it as close to one model as possible for the separate animes, but also what their manga counterparts should have looked like. So for example, there's a few changes we made, like Naruto's whiskers in this form being thinner, because they are in the anime. Sorry, in the manga. We're trying to be as manga accurate, but also consider the anime. For example, Ichigo's face changes all the time everywhere, so we've had one Ichigo that we've had to make and try and model it off of that. So we're trying to make the most consistent and true to the source material as possible type thing. Also, Derek, I'm waiting to see what you sent me on Discord. Anyway, let's keep doing this. His head be looking kind of small, so I might have to fix that. Yeah, be looking real small. We're fixing that. Is it looking kind of big though? There we go. That should work. Ish. That still looks kind of weird. No, what have I done? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. No, Naruto, don't give it to Ichigo again, please. He's had enough. Fight back, Ichigo, please. Okay, we're zooming in a little bit. We're zooming in a little bit. I can't work zoomed out forever. Ha! Jokes. It's just so much easier to see everything. That is one problem with making art, because you can get too focused and lasered in on a single area, look back and be like, oh, I've drawn this entirely wrong. So I'm trying to avoid that. Because yes, that's a problem I have. Don't judge me for it. Favorite look for Ichigo? So the one we used, I'll quickly bring it on screen, as our primary reference is... Where is it? Where is it? There's a lot of faces we used that were similar, so like this face here we thought was really good. The ones in the original anime here were fairly consistent, but some of them seemed off, like his side profile. But we ended up taking our own and adjusting it a little bit. Obviously these aren't all correct. I think I've shown these on stream before. But this one is made our major reference, and then we have a few others similar, like these two. They're like pretty consistent with it. There is one image that we used for his front view, and I also made a 3D model from. It was one of the covers, but I don't seem to have it in here, annoyingly. Ignore the other stuff you see here. Ignore that. You didn't see that. I'll have to find the front view that we had. But it was one of those painted ones that he did, even. I'm wondering, what are you going to try to... Oh yeah, sorry. I think you should copy the strikes in that tweet I sent you. Oh? What tweet you sent me? Okay, I'm just going to finish drawing Naruto and then I'm probably going to stop the stream. And next week we'll continue with this. I also have to think about how he's turning in. But because he was going the other way as well, I have to like kind of do a twisted cloth type thing, which can be kind of annoying. But hey, I'm me, I can do it. I'm also fairly sure this is where I want my camera to be, so this is all fine. And I don't need to draw too much outside of what we were doing. Oh, need to give him his shoulder pads. You just DM'd it to me. Let me check, Hashi. I'll check this in a bit. Okay, I need to steal this color, because I use this color to show where color fills need to be done still, and separating separate colors. Just so, again, the people making this aren't like, huh? What color is this meant to be? I say the people making this, the people cleaning up for me. I'm gonna zoom in for this one. Can't do it all zoomed out. Much to my dismay. I also need to see if there's a way that I can get it to focus on the white space and make it like larger for all of you at all times. Okay, everyone. We're done. We did it. Oh. Oh, please don't crash. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So I'll quickly go over what we did and what we're going to do for next time. So let me just take that off. So this is what we did. And a single frame of Naruto before he's going to lean into that punch. Then we'll do Ichigo, and then we'll focus on this punch for next time, and Ichigo's reaction. Get some nice character acting in there. And then I have all of this to do. Luckily it's Naruto standing there mostly, and that's going to be mostly effects work. I'll probably do the effects work first. And then we have this. Quickly going through it. Ignore that shot there. I have to resize it and change the camera. And then we got all of this. Zoom in on Naruto. And then a big impact frame. Yeah. Anyway, love you all. See you soon, Sizway. See you all, everyone. Love you the most. No, I haven't. Wait. Derek, have I seen the request? You sent me a friend request? Ah, are you Bobo? If you are, let me know. Anyway, love you all. See you soon.